Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of the show Now. I am your host, Wisdom Godwin, and today we're going to be talking about trending issues, social issues affecting us as a society and as individuals. Today we are going on the concept of social pressure on men, and we've got wonderful personalities in the house. They're going to be talking to us on this issue. Be right back after this break. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, on the show Now Words. I am your host, Wisdom Godwin. I've got wonderful personalities by my side. Look at how we're looking so good today, so shining. Their shining is touching me. So they're going to introduce themselves to us. So over to you.
Alright, I am Okun Victoria Essen. You call me Vicky Okun to relieve stress. I'm a spoken word artist, a writer, and I am me.
Yeah, you. Okay, how about you?
Alright, I'm the King's Magica. I think that's all about me.
Your name portrays everything. David King is our king. Okay, so today we're going to be going straight into the topic of today: social pressure on men. What do women want from men? What do women want from men? Because actually, I will not really focus on the society, because we women are the society that wants things from men and placing pressure on them. So what do women really want from men? So have you ever faced social pressure?
Check. Well, here, let's be real. You would want a man that has six packs, that has chiseled abs, that has money, that has your own. Everybody have their own definition of a successful man.
Okay.
So in people's mind, a man that is abundant and messy is not really, you know what I'm saying, they're not really the definition of the current trending man. So right now, social media have helped us to redefine the definition of what a true man is from what our parents used to know. That's what I think though.
But you know that there are sugar daddies now with about that message and plastic going after them.
My dear, but when they want to marry, they will look for another spec.
Okay. Well, before looking at what do women want from men, first we'll define what social pressure is. Social pressure is a set of influence on a person by a group of people or by a particular person. That's social pressure, to be precise. Everyone has what they want. Everyone has their spec. But not two people are the same. Not two people has the same definition. As I said, nobody wants the man with abundance.
Messy.
Thank you. But there are some women, I'll tell you for real, there are some women who want that picture of man.
But there are most women who want abs.
Most women want abs, but I'm going to tell you, I'm pointing it straight to you now, that there are women who that's what they want. That's what they want. So you can't actually draw this particular picture because the society painted a picture of a man with abs and all,
muscles,
muscles.
triceps.
So you can't just judge from that angle that because the society painted that's exactly what women want.
Yeah.
Okay, there are some women who actually want that big man.
How about you? What do you want?
Spec? Whatever the Lord decides.
My dear, calm down. Are you the Lord?
Okay, you meet a man, the man approaches you, and then it's like, okay, Vicky, I like you. I wanna are you going to be like, no, there has to be, truthfully, there has to be some kind of thing that you even see in the man before considering the man.
To ask the
Lord, you get.
Alright. Personally, first, very important, your character. You must be God-fearing. But before we start mentioning the apps and all those stuff, I used to tell girls and ladies around me, you start describing the 6 foot man with abs and all that, I'll be like, go and pick clay and creating yourself, please. Because I don't like stress, okay? Asking to start describing the type of man I want. Find me in deal. Fine guys everywhere, scattered all over the world. Well, I just need a God-fearing man, tall for sure, because I don't want to be taller than the man.
If we should tell ourselves the truth, you don't see a God-fearing man by looks. The first thing that attracts you to a person is the person's. Let's tell the truth. You get what I'm saying? You don't see somebody's character by looks. You
but I'll point it out to you that for real, okay?
Yeah.
Let me take it personal right now. For real, I've had a crush on someone who's not with that 6 packs and all this stuff. I've actually had a crush on someone like that. Because not my spec, calm down. Not just let me just say I had a crush on the person. My mom, she's not sick. So my spec, fine, just tall, not fat.
Okay.
But that's fine. We'll leave it there.
Okay. Well, okay. Actually, I've been in a position where women just like tall guys. No, like let's be sincere.
I hope I'm tall enough.
Yeah, you have the height, Sha. But I'm taller than you.
Don't worry, we'll talk about it after the show.
No. Okay, considering the fact that you are really tall. You're tall, yeah. So what if you see a man that's not tall, like taller than you, and then there's some okay, apart from the height, there's this specification that you have, and then you see in this man, okay, this man has this. You know that sometimes the Lord will give you someone you never even expected, someone you had no hopes in. So what happens then?
No, the guy is not tall, but he has every other thing. We can manage the height. At least my children get the heights from me.
So
yeah, let's just pick it up from there. My children get the heights from me. If he has every other, but no, hold on. Before you say he's not tall, I won't be looking down on
like
him.
a dwarf.
Nah, yeah, I won't be looking down on him now. Like at least he's somewhere close.
okay, you'll be looking sideways.
No, you will look down on
I don't want to look down.
Look on the mountain to see where the help will come from.
He has seen the help already. I cannot.
Okay. So going on to another issue where men are required to not show emotions. From research, it's actually been shown that men have feminine qualities. Not to counter that, we as humans have both qualities. We have emotions. We are human, and then we have emotions. So how do you react to a man crying?
No, crying. Well, I've seen my dad cry. I've seen my big brother cry. My brothers, I've seen all of them cry. So I just think it's something okay. It's okay by me. Okay. At times, the society has painted this strong man picture. A strong man does not have to cry. Like, I just brushed that off my list. There are times that you just have this bottled up emotion, this pent up emotion that even if you don't cry in front of everyone, just go in there and let it out. I cry. So those men, they aren't made of another stuff. Okay?
Yeah.
They have this same skin.
Yeah.
They have blood running through their veins.
Yeah.
So if they cry, there's nothing up with it. It's normal.
Okay.
So it's fine with me. Okay, a strong man. In fact, I think that man crying is even the strongest man I've seen. Because you don't know how hard he's been pushing. You don't know how long he has held on. You don't know how long he's been standing for him to, for it to push him that hard for tears to drop. So my dear, if he cries, I just know this one has been holding on for a long time. I actually see that strong man there.
Yeah. Strong men cry. Strong men cry too, please. Don't ever say that a man who is not strong is a man that cries. That's not possible, because we all have to cry. Crying is natural. So actually, I was in a midst of people, and then they're like, a man, before you get married, you have to be successful. Like, I don't mean like you have to be rich. You know, that thing that women expect of men, paying bills, settling bills. A woman feels like a man should have money more than her. Like, let me just be underneath and be chopping money. How do you feel about that?
Well, it depends on the nation's definition of success. The good book spoke about Adam. And Adam was successful before Eve came into the picture. But our own definition of success was not what Adam had. Adam was doing a work. You get what I'm saying? He was taking care of the garden. So long as a man is able to take care of himself and the garden around him, he is good to go. But it's just that we here now feels if he's not riding Lamborghini, if he's not with this, if he doesn't have this, if he doesn't have that, he's not supposed to want a lady. But you'll find out that most times, I'm not trying to attack anyone, no, but most times you find out that ladies come into the relationship with themselves and they say they are the table.
Hallelujah. So.
You get what I'm saying? So I just believe that we should stop creating a picture of what a successful man is. I'm not saying you should date somebody that cannot take care of you, but a person that can take care of you when he has nothing can be able to take care of you when he has everything. So that's the truth. I just believe if we tone down a little our definition of success or our definition of what a successful man should look like, people should not major on the minor and minor on the major while we are defining success.
Okay, I'll take it up from there.
Oh, yeah.
Well, as I always say, I won't choke you, calm down. As I always say, everyone has their definition of being successful. Okay? But my mom used to tell me, I learned from my parents a lot. I'm more closer to my parents.
Yeah.
My mom told me, before getting into a man's house as a lady, first, aside being emotionally stable, aside being psychologically stable, also be financially stable. She didn't say it to just me, she said it to my brothers too. As a man, aside possessing other level of stability, be financially stable. Financial stability doesn't mean you have to have a big building, you have to have houses everywhere. Yeah, at least have something that puts food on your table. Have something aside taking care of yourself and providing your own personal needs. Have something that can take care of someone else. You understand? Before thinking of a relationship, if you are so stable, at least your head is above the water, then fine, you can look for a partner.
Okay.
You can marry somebody and put your head inside the water. Not that.
That's the way I say, as a lady, you have to be stable too, at least to a level, so that if they want to choke one person, there's another person to help this other person up.
Okay. To my future, I'll help you up.
There you go.
Okay, so I made a research that actually linked the pressure on men to how aggressive they are. You know, men are meant to understand that you don't have to cry, you don't have to show emotions, you have to be a man up. So it has put that atom of aggressiveness in a man. You know, most men, out of anger and out of frustration, will lay, that's like a mechanism they use, psychological mechanism they use. They will relay the frustration to, maybe they're married, to the woman, you get. Their boss shout at them at the workplace, they get sacked or their money gets deducted, and then they come back home. They want to cry, they can't cry, they want to vent it out, they can't. And the next thing they see is like the wife coming out and then, why didn't you bring my food? They pick on the wife, they hit the wife, you get. So is that real? Is that true? Has that led to the aggressiveness of men?
Well, I feel when people are going through things generally, they react in a kind of strange way. But I think that those things too are triggered by something. Like when you are dating, when you are married, I think you should understand there are the right time to speak, the right things to say. So if you say the right thing at the wrong time, you will get the wrong results. If you say the wrong thing at the right time, you still get the wrong results. You get what I'm saying? So you should know how to speak to your man, when to speak to your man. And you get what I'm saying? Because the truth is that the pressure is on us. You get, we go out, you don't know what we do to be able to fend for a family. You might not even understand. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're not seeing the stress. You don't know what somebody told me while I'm trying to enter Keke. And immediately you're seeing me at home. The first question you ask me, where is school fees for junior? And normally I'm going to, you get what I'm saying, try to build up something to protect my emotion and my ego. You get what I'm saying? So I think if we learn, well, it's applicable to both sides, the words, because I'm a man.
Because you're a man.
I'm waiting for
Okay,
you.
we have to hear from the woman.
Like, as you said, the pressure is on you. You don't know what you got. I don't know, blah, blah, blah. I won't choke you. I will still say I won't choke you.
I know you came for me.
But I have to point it out straight.
Yeah.
Okay. The pressure of marriage,
Yeah.
okay, fending for the family, should never be on one side. Shouldn't just be the man. The man is the one going out. The man is the one paying junior school fee.
That's junior
I think I'll get your number when we are done.
Don't worry, I have it. So as I was saying, it shouldn't be just the man paying junior school fee. What
Yeah.
happens to the woman? What's the woman doing in the house? Personally, I'm not this type of a girl who loves. I don't like sitting one place. And all my male friends, they know me for one thing. I know sabi bill. I rather give out. So if a guy should get married to me,
They are marketing themselves now.
keep feeling no. See this attack. My dear, let me put it
On
on
the show now what? On the show now what? You're still talking about it. So how do you be marketing?
My dear.
You have to pay me for an hour. It's
Sorry, I'm sorry, forgive me. As I was saying, the pressure shouldn't be just on the guy. He
Yeah.
mentioned pressure, okay? It shouldn't be just on the guy. Like the wife, rather, since it's marriage now, the wife should also be ready to pay junior school fee. See, it's always like school fee is always the headache of the family. Junior school fee. Once it's just the man and his wife, what they think about is food, clothes. Let's go on a date. But once junior come in, the woman is now mama junior. Everything is daddy. Where's junior school fee? Daddy junior needs book. Daddy, I shouldn't even imagine myself. I cannot imagine myself being that woman that'll be daddy, junior this, junior that. Everything is on daddy. What happens to the woman? What's the woman doing in the house?
Oh, wow.
The lady should just change this mindset
God
of
bless
the
woman that has
guy.
this mindset.
Hey, every lady should just.
Why do I feel like on
It
the
came
show?
for me.
No,
Even
it's
it came
so,
for me.
it's
On the
so
show.
consoling to hear a woman say things like this. Really,
Okay, women, you've heard him.
Ah.
So any woman that is coming.
I can think about it.
Okay, so
So as I was saying, every lady watching this show right now, wherever you are watching this show, I'm speaking to you right now. Just tune your mind, change your mindset from the aspect of the guy has to be wealthy, the guy has to do this, the guy and the family, everything is the guy. Also have the mindset that I have to bring something to the table. Okay, I have to bring something to the table. That should also be in the mind of ladies. It shouldn't just be okay after school. That reminds me, I met a girl a few months back, and the statement she said, God of mercy, I had to keep my fist down because I was full. She was like, thank you.
Hey.
She was like, after university, maybe after service, if I see husband, I will marry. The thing vexed me because when it was like, you know, go work. Like, wouldn't you have something doing? So you just jump into a man's house because you have BSc or BA. Okay, it's your paper that you eat when you get into the house. So those are the type of ladies who make everything look like it's the guy's responsibility. Industrialization wasn't just meant for guys. Dreams, achievements, all this stuff looking around, it wasn't just meant for guys. As a lady, you should also possess all of this. You should bring out your inner potentials, make it out, like bring out the beautiful picture of a lady, like an independent lady, as I said.
That's why most people due to faith and religion and being a believer, we feel like okay, because we're looking back into the scriptures, and then we feel like due to the characters in the scriptures, and housewife is a necessity. Like you just have to be a housewife, and the only thing we care about is, I would say, that woman painting. For me, I've learned a lot from my mom.
Okay.
Because she's this woman that has pushed herself really hard to the limit. Like I cannot. Sometimes I feel like I cannot be that person that pushed myself to this limit just to fend for the family, for the children get. So she's taught me that womanhood doesn't just mean staying at home, painting. She doesn't even do all those things because she feels like she has a responsibility towards hers. So she goes as far as not even looking at all those things just to satisfy our needs. And then I've learned a lot from her. Mommy, thank you for that. So you've heard that. So we're going to go into the street right now to hear what people have to say on social pressure on men. What a woman wants from a man. What is a necessity? Yes. So we'll be right back.
I'm Favor Min from Cross River, residing in Akwa Ibom State.
Okay. So what's your imaginative description of a perfect man?
There is no perfect man on earth. It depends on how your attitude towards that man is. Then you bring out a good man in him. No perfect man.
What will you see in a man and then you want that man to be with you?
I don't think I'll first admire a man. If I admire anything in a man, is the height. I like a tall man. I don't really like fair people, but I like tall and dark, bush men.
My name is Anifia Friday.
Okay, Aniafio Friday. What's your perfect description of a man?
Okay, for me, I would say a man that fears the Lord and is humble, easygoing, and simple.
What will be your name?
You know too much. I'm Mary Victor.
Okay, ma'am. What will be the perfect description of a man for you?
I get choice, so like me, I like man wey tall because say I be short woman. Not too fat, then strong, and get wetin God give am.
What will be your reaction if you see man cry?
Wey cry? Wetin do am make him cry? If any man cry, I know say he no be man.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen from the street. We just went on the street and then we are back again. So we've seen what the street has to say, what kind of man a woman would want, and painting a picture of it: the tall, cute, guy, don't cry, be strong, be a man. Some people even said that if the man cried, they will support them. So what we got to say to the house?
Well, I've seen everything from the street. It was quite intriguing, walking down the street and getting opinions from people. Well, as for that lady, the lady who said, why would a man cry? Sha, I just have one word for her. Sister, you try anyway. Well, I think from the angle of that lady who said she would support a man, that's what a lady should do. If at all your man will cry in your presence, because some men won't cry in the presence of their ladies.
That's the point.
Okay, if at all your man, you get back, let me say you walk in and you find the man in tears. You shouldn't start, why they cry? Strong man, don't even bring that. You are killing that man the more. You can sit beside him and allow him finish up.
Yeah.
Then you draw him close and say those words, the right words, to fix him.
Yeah, to fix him.
Yes.
To fix him. So over to you, you're the man. How would you feel if a lady has more money or so, like more than you do?
Wow. Please, I'm available. They can come and marry me. Let me tell you, I have this perception about life.
Yeah.
It's okay for my wife to be more popular, more financially buoyant, more famous than me. It's fine. The most important thing is that she's answering my name. You get what I'm saying? It's as simple as it is. If she wants to have all the money in the whole world, it's okay. If she wants to appear in all the billboards in the whole world, it's fine.
Yeah.
But the most important thing is that I will sit in my house, I will tell the world, I am the one that have this one. You get what I'm saying? It's fine, it's okay. No, it's fine. But the problem is that, okay, take a look at some incidents that happened. If I was the husband of Osinachi, sorry to use this instance, if I was to be the husband, I will follow her to ministrations and receive glory as the man that is marrying the woman of God. It's as simple as it is. So no matter, I'm saying this, baby, if you can hear me, I don't know you yet, but no matter what you want to achieve, go wild with it, be popular, be famous, have money. I am with you, my baby.
Okay. Like you said, you don't mind your wife being popular. Okay, that thing boils down. The issue boils down to insecurity on the part of men.
I don't have issues with that.
Yes, insecurity on the part of men.
If she wants to have money and come and marry me, it's fine.
So look, it doesn't really matter as long as she's your wife.
Yeah.
You, okay, take it a Nigerian setting. You paid the bride price. she's bearing your name. If she appears on that billboard, if she's on that stage, that's you standing there.
That's you. That's you.
Yeah,
And I
I
think
think men should really work on this. I'm always proud of my dad. Anytime he sees my mom out there, my dad is not really, compared to my mom, my dad is not really that pronounced. My mom is really the one in front. She's out there.
Yeah.
And anytime anyone comes into the house, the first conversation is, I thank God for my wife. Like making us single souls feel like we are potatoes. So anyway, everything is always my wife. My wife, he speaks so much of his wife. Okay, making it on the range of 70-30. My mom is 70% of the home. Okay? And my dad is so proud of her. It doesn't bother him. Okay? Mom is still mom. He's still his wife, still submissive. Even if she has it more than him, my dad doesn't care.
You know, the problem is the submission matter. You get what I'm saying? Sometimes we are threatened that with the way ladies are, if they have all the things, you get what I'm saying? That submission will be lost. You get what I'm saying? So because of that, you see husbands behind cutting off some privileges that should have come to their wives generally. You get what I'm saying? So they intentionally block them. I want your wife to do this thing. No, she's not going to come. But normally, that's because people are scared that submission will be lost. But
That's insecurity.
if you know who you married,
okay, that's just what I was about to say. If you know who you married, if you know who you married, you can't marry someone you don't know. Okay, will this person be able to handle money? If this lady should just bomb one day, like, will she even look at my face again? You have to know that lady first. Test her with money.
But they will not say,
okay,
you're not good looking to work with me in public. Yeah! Baby girl. Think about it.
He's speaking to her, she's watching.
Like he has this
confidence that his baby is watching. Okay, that reminds me, there's this woman in my hometown, okay, very pronounced. I'll save the name for security reasons.
Yes.
Very, very pronounced. What she does is, she's in a car, a different car from that of her husband. She's in the car, a convoy, then you see one small sports car at the back. When you check well, who is inside her husband? You see, those issues, like, most times I don't blame men when they react this way, because once they see things like this, they'll be like, if my woman should hit this kind of money, she can put up this character. So it all boils down to know who you get married to.
Yeah.
It's okay for my wife to be the first lady of the
I don't know why we had to move from the whole talk to marriage, but still, a man is going to marry a woman, and then this personalities clash would happen. So you have to know who, even when you're around your male friends, you have to know how much pressure you put on them. Please, abs is not a necessity. So well, what do you have to say to the audience shortly, in brief?
Okay. What I want to say to the audience, well, thank you very much for joining this show. And I want everyone out there, just look beyond this physical appearance. Okay, it's fine. We're humans. The first thing that draws us is what we see.
Yeah.
Okay, aside what we see, before jumping into the relationship or jumping into that situation, I'll call it situationship. Before jumping to situationship, before you open your eyes and realize that's a situationship, look beyond the looks. Go beyond that look. Check the heart, the character. Check the real man inside the man before going for it.
Okay. So we've come to the end of the show. Now what? I am your host, Wisdom Godwin. Thank you for making out time to be here with us on the show.
Experience, though. Nice to meet you.
Why am I feeling like you're on the show?
Maybe things will happen. Now see.
I'll be there as the crooner of the mama of the house. So thank you to my audience, my wonderful audience, for going through the show with me. Yes, I am your host, Wisdom Godwin. Yeah, we're going to call it off for today. We're going to go for today. So please subscribe to my YouTube channel, Wisdom Godwin, in the back. Yes. Yeah. Follow all my social media handles. Yeah, I'm your host, Wisdom Godwin. See you same time next week.